Hello everybody, I'm Connor from Millipods, and this is the first video from Millipods. My first video myself, and the topic, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, will be mantis breeding. This is also the first time I'm breeding mantises, so there's a lot of firsts today, might be a lot of mistakes. If it goes well, you can use it as a tutorial. If it doesn't go well, don't listen to a word I said. The species of mantis we are breeding today is the Yunnan flower mantis. Now, here's our beautiful female. She's waving to everyone. It's so photogenic. If you haven't noticed, her name is Diaper. My dad named her, so I'm very glad that, he didn't name me. We've got a male that we've had a lot of trouble with. Not this specific male, but just getting a male in general. I've given him a leg, a locust leg. He's up there. He's having a little munch. But I've given him a locust leg just to get some energy up. I don't know when he last ate, because we literally just got him like this week. So, oh my god. I just looked down. She really wants to like be out. I think she knows what's gonna happen. Anyways, so the story behind the male. So this is the male we've named Dipstick. By we, I mean also my dad. So we had one that we were raising alongside Diaper, and he ended up dying from possibly a fungal infection. He had like a black butt, so that was a little bit traumatic, but it's fine, we got over it. So we got Dipstick the second from a show. He was already a fully adult male. Unfortunately, this was a vendor that we've never really seen before. We don't know much about the vendor, and he sold like a bunch of different crap, really. My language and my shirt is really annoying, oh my goodness. I think I'll have to live with that. Anyways, so yeah, Dipstick the second unfortunately died about 2 days in our care, or after purchase actually. And the vendor told us that he was only 3 days as an adult, and if you know about mantises, that is a bit weird. But for those not in the know, males do live a little like shorter than the females, but they don't live that short. They live, my glasses keep sliding down, oh my goodness, but they live, I don't know, like a few months after adulthood. The females live a little longer. Also depends on the species. I think the bigger species, they live much longer, but I'm getting sidetracked here. We also had a second female that we got with the male before this one, Dipstick the third. But unfortunately she has died as well. Like, I literally just got home and she's kind of, I took her out. She's a little bit, she's asleep. Take a very long rest. But yeah, we called her Nappy to keep with the theme. The original plan was to breed 2 females. Obviously, our other female died. So we've only got Diaper, who we've had her since she was like, I think I3, in star 3. And she's doing really well. The male's still munching on his leg a little bit, which is good. We like to see the male actually eating, because once they're adults, they kind of lose their appetite more and they focus more on mating, which is, not the best, because they can die of starvation, and really, who wants to die of starvation? I don't want to die of starvation. That sounds really scary. Here we go. Right, so let's get a closer look of the Yunnan flower mantis. So here she is. I feel like a beauty guru right now. My phone is not very good at focusing. Let me come back on, baby. If you haven't noticed, she has wings, but female mantises, they do not fly. They more like hop. It's kind of like with chickens. When they jump, they flap their wings to get a bit more boost. She is a bit chunky right now. I'm not sure if she's gonna, like, take food. These guys are cannibals. So when the male mates with the female, there is a chance that the female may turn around and start eating the male. And obviously with us, captive breeders, we don't want that. Oh. You know, they're all very funny. You're gonna... No, you're just gonna... Okay. But yeah, no. So obviously with breeders like us, we want to keep the male, even though we've only got one female, and we've got no other uses for the males other than breeding. But I mean, it's kind of a shit way to go if you think about it. If you just like get eaten by your wife, I wouldn't want that on myself either. So yeah, these guys, they are a flower mantis. They're quite large for a flower mantis, actually. And they're pretty beginner friendly, I would say. Obviously Dipstick didn't last very long, because maybe I think I probably overwatered him a little bit and he got a fungus infection. But I mean, Diaper's an adult now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, she's a mantis. Typically with mantises, they lay like a cocoon thing, and it's called a ootheca. A lot of people just call it ooths, because why would you just say ootheca when you can say ooths, right? And they can lay them multiple times, but they will lay it even if they haven't been bred, but it will be infertile, so no mantises will come out. It's just there. But it's kind of like with the menstrual cycle. It's kind of like with the menstrual cycle, where you just have an egg and then wait for sperm to enter, and then it doesn't happen, and then it just gets ejected, really. So yeah, they can lay multiple ooths, infertile or fertile. On average, so they can lay up to 7, I believe, but on average, it's about 5 or 6. They could be fertile, they could be infertile, don't really know. But they lay quite a lot of ooths, and quite a lot of babies come out of these oothecas. So around up to 500 of these. Obviously not this size. This is an adult, but a lot of babies come out of that thing. My plan is, I use this thing. So we've had Atlas moths in here, and they bred in there. And then once they died, and once we sold off the eggs, because we couldn't really look after the caterpillars very well, we sold them all. And then we got stick insects, and then we sold those as well. So that's why there's like bramble in here still, and like, yeah, all that stuff, all that goodness. I haven't cleaned it out yet because I'm a bit lazy. I plan to just keep her in there, maybe for a bit. When her abdomen gets much fatter, I think one of my larger species is showing it. They look pregnant, really. I'll probably like transfer into that, and she can lay her ootheca, and then I'll put her back into her little box. And she's licking my... I think she's thirsty. I'm gonna get her some water. Yeah, she's thirsty. I just sprayed a few droplets onto my finger. It doesn't hurt at all, by the way. It's a bit ticklish, but it does not hurt at all. Surprisingly gentle creatures when they want to be. Even their little raptor forearms, they don't really do much damage to you. Like a paper cut. I love it when they do this little cat thing. But yeah, that is the plan. But I'm also going to be using that as a surface for her to climb onto. Then I'll feed her, so she's distracted. Then I'll introduce the male, like, a little further away from her, and he can just climb to her and then mount her when he's ready. Obviously I will have to keep an eye on that, because even when she is eating something else, she can always just ditch that and go for the male that's mounting her. Hopefully you don't do that, huh? Yeah. So, semi-epic transition. So, I'm on the ground right now because I don't actually have tables. This is my bedroom, so that's where all the mantises live. I'm the mantis keeper. So yeah, there you go, baby. I'll put her on there. She's not very sure about that. Oh, you're fine. Go on. There you go. There you go. So, she's right there. You could just about see it on the camera. The male is even smaller, but he has even longer wings. Now, this is our male. You can see his wings go much further over his body. Now, these ones can fly, and he's also drinking. So I spray my fingers, so he's like licking the water off. But yeah, these guys can fly, but they are much smaller. Well, much smaller. They are a little bit smaller than the female. The females are much wider, and these guys are like skinny, really. Pretty much all the differences. Usually how you sex mantises, because obviously when they're nymphs, or like anything other than adults, they don't have their wings, so you've got to count their body segments. Males have more segments than females, but usually you can tell by their like body shape. If they're like skinny, it's a male. If they're like fat, like rounder, they're a female. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a locust for our baby girl before I introduce the male to her. The food is secured. I have whatever in store is before sub-adult here. These are, I think, yeah, so the sub-adult locusts are extra large. These are just large. So let's see if she'll take it. She's looking at it. There we go. Nice. Good start. This is a good start. And now I shall try and introduce the male. He's drinking a water droplet on my hand. Real quick. Come on, birdie. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, the female should be emitting pheromones, which attracts males. You're staring at me, though. Hello, baby. Can go on that. There we go. So, hopefully he will realise there is a female. Oh, he's locked in. So, right now, he's noticed her. There we go. This might be quick. But she's distracted. And he smells her. Oh, there we go. Immediate mount. This is incredible. He's positioning himself. And there we go. He's trying to find his way. He's trying very hard. Go on, boy. So, changed up the whole thing. He has now properly logged in, or whatever, which is good. And our baby diaper does not give a shit. She's just munching away. What's going on here? Probably the jiggly bits. I'm not gonna, get too into that. But yeah, no, this is very, very good. very quick. He desperately needed a woman in his life, clearly. But no, this is good. And again, Diaper is just munching away at her food. So she shouldn't feel the need to eat the male, because in the wild, the males are eaten because the females obviously need more energy to produce the ooth and all that yummy good stuff. And obviously, since the male only exists to reproduce, as sad and meaningless as that is, once he's mated, there isn't really anything else he can do. So they're gonna stay like this for a little bit. And hopefully, soon-ish, I don't actually know how long, but at some point, there should be a new Thika. And we will have even more babies. I can't believe it went so well. I'm just chuffed to bits, really. Hell yeah. I'll let them get to it. Keep an eye on it, obviously. But yeah. Anyways, that's basically the end of the video. Just some mantis breeding. Very easy, very simple. A little bit stressful because obviously cannibalism can happen even if you do feed your female. It's kind of like with tarantula breeding, but you can't really distract the female because they kind of have to do a little dance. With these guys, they just kind of sniff each other out and then do the thing and then go away. So I'm quite excited to see what happens with them, and I'm very thankful you joined me on this journey. My very first video, first mantis breeding, and first time being on camera, I guess. Hopefully we have more stuff to record, because this is more of a on the whim thing. We don't have many exciting things. We've got millipedes, we've got isopods, and we've got mantises. I've got snails. In fact, one of my snails is pressing its head against the glass, looking at me. Any suggestions, you can put it in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like. Give us a subscribe, because we're definitely gonna be posting videos when we think of anything, if we can do any of them. And yeah, that's about it. Oh shit, people usually put like goals on here, don't they? We reach 2 likes, my mum has to get me a tarantula. She's probably not gonna do it, but I feel like if I say this, she's gonna feel obligated to do so. Okay, bye.